In this video, we visit a stalactite cave, a secret beach in the world's narrowest street. Stay with me, let's look at it together. Let's go. Shpilja Biserujka-cave, Island Krk. Croatia. Biserujka-cave is located on the island of Krk, 300 meters northwest of the Vrbnik village. The cave is adjusted to tourists and offers a wealth of cave decorations, calcareous centers, stalagmites and stalactites. According to a speleological classification, it represents a simple cave with mouth that lead into a gently sloping cave channel. Its underground areas include mouth balcony, shaft, great hall, northern channel, arched hall, and cypress hall. Biserujka-cave is also known as Biserujka-cave. The lowest point of the cave was measured at 13 meters, and the bottom of the cave is only 30 meters above the sea level. The cave extends relatively shallow beneath the surface, and its overlay never exceeds 6 to 8 meters. Bone fragments of a cave bear, Ursus spelaeus, were found in the cave. In the deeper part of the cave, variations of microclimatic parameters are minor. Soil and air temperature is about 15. 0 degrees C with relative humidity of about 95%, which makes the cave environment quite enjoyable. 6 steno-endemic species live in the cave, endemics of a very narrow range endemic to the Kvarner area. 3 species of invertebrates from Biserujka-cave are described, thus making this cave a type site locus typicus. In 2009, an unknown species of pseudoscorpion belonging to the Rhonchus genus was discovered in Biserujka. Because of it, the cave was listed in the National Ecological Network, aiming to preserve endemic species and habitats, karst caves and pits. Detailed description of the cave morphologically. Biserujka can be divided into the mouth area, consisting of a stone house from which concrete stairs lead to a depth of 6, and below the entrance through a small hall called the balcony, and the partially carved passage called the shaft, representing the narrowest part of the trail leading through the cave. The concrete stairs lead into the Great Hall, which extends in the east-west direction. The ceiling and the walls of the hall are rich in stalactites and stalagmites. The bottom of the Great Hall is located 13 meters below the point of entry and has a form of 1 meters wide groove, which on the north side extends to 14 m long northern channel, also representing the lowest point of the cave. The end of the cave ends in the crevice from where one can feel the air flow. The bottom channel is covered with stone debris. Groove on the northern side of the Great Hall transforms into the arched hall, which constitutes its lowest part. At the end of the trail, the groove of the arched hall reaches the level of the excursion trail and continues into the final part of the cave. Named the Cypress Hall, after icicle-formed pillars that resemble petrified cypress forest. This hall, 20 m long, 1.5 m wide, and 0.5 m tall, rises almost to the surface. It is filled with soil and plant roots. At its end, the highest temperature levels and poor air circulation were recorded. Vrbnik is a village and a municipality on the east coast of the island of Krk. The village is perched on a limestone outcropping 50 meters above the Adriatic Sea. Vrbnik is naturally separated from mainland Croatia by the Vinodol Channel, where the towns of Crikvenica and Novi Vinodolski can be observed across the sea. Since 1980, the island has been connected to mainland Croatia via the Krk Bridge. Vrbnik has a long history of 900 years. It was an important Frankopan castle and a glagolitic and religious center. Originally a walled town, Vrbnik was established in medieval times. According to the 2021 census, the settlement of Vrbnik itself has a population of 887, with a total of 1,190 people in the municipality, which includes 3 other nearby settlements: Gorica with 138 inhabitants, Campelja with 11 inhabitants, and Risica with 154 inhabitants. The Vrbnik Statute, Croatian Vrbnički statut, was written in 1388 and confirms the status of Vrbnik as an administrative and political center. The town is also known through the folk song Vrbniče nad morem, or Vrbniče nad moru, O Vrbnik over the sea, sung as far away as White Carniola in Slovenia. Places of cultural significance include the Vitezich Library, the Gothic Chapel of the Rosary, and the Chapel of St. John in the Parish Church of the Assumption, and a collection of ancient manuscripts and glagolitic manuscripts housed at the parish church. Vrbnik is known for its indigenous varietal of white wine called Gelatina. Vrbnik also claims to contain the world's narrowest street. Ulika-clančić is about 40-50 cm, 1.3–1.6 ft wide. The Vrbnik Statute, Croatian Vrbnički Statute, was written in 1388 and confirms the status of Vrbnik as an administrative and political center. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, press the bell and the like button, and share it with your friends. Thank you.